Good morning, Excellencies, governors, ministers, distinguished leaders from across government, finance, and technology. It is a privilege for me to address you today as we open the third edition of the Inclusive Fintech Forum, IFF 2026. This year, I'm joining you virtually for what is an important moment. The conversations, decisions, partnerships, and frameworks shaped in rooms like this one will increasingly determine how capital flows, how markets evolve, and ultimately, how our societies progress. In our digital age, inclusive finance is a central pillar of economic resilience, of competitiveness, and of sovereignty. What distinguishes the Inclusive Fintech Forum is not only its scale, of course, but also its composition. Here, global investors meet regulators, not in negotiation, but in collaboration. Policymakers sit alongside innovators, central banks engage directly with founders. So IFF has become a platform where innovation is not only discussed, but where it actually happens. So IFF is where systems are aligned, where trust is built. It is the place where the architecture of tomorrow's financial ecosystem begins to take shape. And it is no coincidence, but this is happening in Kigali. This year's theme, Shaping the Future of Inclusive Finance, Innovation, Impact, Connection, captures both our ambition and our responsibility. This year we meet at a defining moment. One, AI, artificial intelligence, is reshaping intelligent financial solutions across emerging markets and connecting Africa's fintech ecosystem to global markets. Two, digital currencies are moving from experimentation to actual implementation. Three, open finance is empowering consumers and SMEs with unprecedented data access. And four, climate technologies are redefining how we finance both resilience and sustainability, and Africa stands at the center of this transformation, with Rwanda acting as a global connector. So just as the Kigali International Financial Centre, KIFC, which I have the honor of chairing, is positioning Rwanda as a trusted and forward-looking financial hub, IFF reflects that same philosophy in action. Through the leadership of His Excellency the President of Rwanda, and in partnership with the government of Rwanda, with the National Bank of Rwanda, and the Global Finance and Technology Network, Kigali has become a bridge linking Africa and Asia, emerging markets and developed economies, and crucially, innovation and regulation. As we look ahead, we must continue to think big and be bold. The technologies we discuss today will define financial systems for decades to come. The partnerships formed here will shape cross-border corridors of capital and of innovation. The responsibility, therefore, is shared. To policymakers, please align frameworks to unlock scale, to allow us to scale up. To investors, recognize that Africa's fintech ecosystem is not only emerging, it is accelerating. To founders and innovators, keep building solutions but truly serve the underserved. Because the true measure of IFF will not be what is said on stage, it will be what is actually implemented afterwards. So to our partners, sponsors, and organizers, thank you for your unwavering commitment. To all our stakeholders in Rwanda, across the continent, and beyond, around the world, thank you for believing in our vision. And to all gathered in Kigali today, IFF is part of a broader transformation, one that seeks to build a financial system that is inclusive, innovative, and African-led. Murakoze Shani, thank you.